Mike, with new owners in place, I suppose the obvious thing to ask about is movements in the transfer window. Has that changed your approach in what's going to happen in the next few months with perhaps some extra backing?
I think the messages from the new owners coming in is yes, but actually we're yet to sit down and really make a detailed plan. And obviously they've spoken about their ambition, which is fantastic, and it brings such energy and everyone a lift. But what that actually looks like, I think, is going to be ironed out in the next few days, week, and make sure, because we've got targets, but there was limitations beforehand. So now, yeah, it's we'll wait and see, but very, very optimistic about it.
And of course, you've done an awful lot of your work already, haven't you? So it was probably just finishing touches that you were looking to put into your squad anyway.
Yeah, certainly. There's not many, but I think there's going to be a few income and outgoing. I think it still needs to smooth itself out. At the minute, we've got quite a big squad, and so we've done a lot of our business. So we're looking for the right type of player, somebody that will come in and really help and impact the starting 11. Where obviously in the summer you're looking at building a squad, and it's going to be really have good quality, strength and depth, and drive the standard up. So now, we're looking to just the finishing touches and get boys in who can really affect the starting 11.
I suppose those things are probably easier to do when there's not games coming thick and fast, and they were in the second game of the season coming up tomorrow night, but they come in thick and fast now.
Yeah, we've got good manpower. The coaches were all involved in it. Everyone's putting their time in, and we're looking and watching, researching. I think we know whereabouts we need to look at. So the games are good for us, because as we saw on Saturday, there's so many positives. So going 2-0 down after 4 minutes takes the wind out of your sails, and really leaves you with an uncertain feeling. But the endeavour the boys kept, the focus, the mindset, and we're reviewing it back now. It's just the detail that wasn't there. So there's no question mark on the mentality and the urgency and the intensity. It's just us. I think it will serve as well. But yeah, and then we get another opportunity against a very good opponent tomorrow. So for us, it's all really good.
And no stranger to championship sides, having played a couple in the last few weeks.
Yeah, and we know, obviously, don't know what changes they make, but they're going to be strong, and it's going to be a really good test for us. So again, we're going to make sure that we look after ourselves, and there'll be a few rested, but we want to make sure that we're keeping improving, and that really we see an improvement on what we saw Saturday.
I was going to say, are you looking to make rotations and maybe blood some of those players who haven't really got minutes yet? Or I suppose there's only a precious few, given that we've only had one game so far.
Yeah, no, we want to look after a couple, because there's a few that have just catching up in terms of their fitness over pre-season with knocks, and haven't had as much game time. Like Nico, coming in, he did excellent Saturday. So we want to look after a few. But no, it's about making sure that we learn, and we should see that. Obviously, we're going to sit in the theatre today, and we're going to go through it. So we want to see that instant impact on Tuesday.
It's a competition that obviously has a huge carrot at the end of it, but it's a tough one, isn't it? The League Cup. How do you approach it as a League Two manager?
Every game we go into it wanting to win, and obviously, it's a difficult one, because we don't want to risk anybody, and it's so early on with injuries. But we have got a good strength and depth, so it's something that we want to go there and attack it to just improve our process and understanding in detail, but also to win the game and really see certain lads who didn't get on the pitch Saturday to stake the claim and keep driving the standards up.
And finally, Lawrence Maguire missed out on Saturday. I understand that it was just a precautionary thing. How's he getting on?
Yeah, no, he tweaked his back in the friendly before. That's why he came off, and we were hopeful, but then he tried to train, and just kind of like it wasn't relieving, and I think it stiffened a little bit as well. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be long term, but we just got to make sure we look after him, and it was precaution. So hopefully he'll be back for the weekend.
And fitness-wise, everyone else okay?
I think so. We're just now taking stock, dusting ourselves down. I think there might be a couple of stiff lads, and so yeah, I'll go and find out now, and we'll see who's fit for tomorrow.
Lovely. Thanks, mate.
Lovely.